In this video, I want to answer the question, what is lean and lean thinking? Lean thinking is a systematic approach to structuring an organization's activities. Its goals are to maximize the value or the benefits that the organization contributes, whilst at the same time reducing the amount of waste. So the twin objectives of lean thinking are maximize value and zero waste. And in lean thinking, we look for organizations to maximize value and reduce waste in every activity that they carry out. So the first challenge for these organizations is to define what value means and determine who should make the assessment of what the level of value is. For most commercial enterprises, of course, it's the customer's perspective that reigns supreme. For governmental organizations, it should be the public or their clients who determine what the value that they give is. But as well as increasing value, the organization should also strive to reduce waste and increase efficiency. In Lean, we try to reduce waste and therefore cost across all of our activities. And we need to do this without compromising our value-generating capabilities like quality, speed to market, and productivity. Lean talks about the three wastes of Muda, Muri, and Mura. And the most important of those is Muda. Muda is wasted effort through the 7 wastes. These are the wastes of overproduction, excessive inventory, of defects and of delays, of unnecessary transportation of goods, unnecessary movement of materials, and unnecessary processing of those materials. Muri refers to the overload that arises from unreasonable requirements and expectations. And Mura refers to uneven levels of work that arise from inconsistent approaches. Now we know a bit about what lean thinking is, let's take a little look at the history. I suspect the first real origin of lean is in the ideas of scientific management which were pioneered by Frederick Winslow Taylor. He sought to increase productivity mainly by reducing workload. But he also made copious use of incentives, and a lot of the work of Taylor has now gone out of fashion because it was shown not to be valid. But many of his ideas were taken up by Henry Ford in the creation of the very first production line. And those ideas were imported into Japan and implemented to a higher degree by the Toyota company than by any other. The lean management philosophy owes more to the Toyota production system than it does to anything else. And the Toyota production system was largely the work of Toyota's production chief, Taiichi Ohno, in the early second half of the 20th century. 4 things lay at the heart of the Toyota production system. Elimination of the 7 wastes, or Muda, producing components just in time for their use, or just-in-time production, building quality into each part of the process, or jidoka, and creating one continuous process, the value stream. But the term lean thinking was introduced in a master's thesis written by John Kravchik in 1988. It was called The Triumph of the Lean Production System. Kravchik worked at MIT, and his work was continued by 3 other researchers who went on to write a couple of influential books. James Womack, Daniel Jones, and Daniel Roos wrote The Machine That Changed the World. And later, Womack and Jones went on to write the massively influential book Lean Thinking, which they followed with the far more practical Lean Solutions. At the heart of lean thinking is an understanding of the value chain. we start by defining value from the point of view of the end customer. When you do this, you often find that only a small proportion of the activities that go into making the product or the service contributes to what that customer sees as its value. The rest are only necessary to support those value-creating activities. Therefore, lean thinking is all about reducing those non-value-creating activities to the bare minimum. Performance improvement comes from eliminating as many steps as we possibly can, and where we can't, we make them more efficient. We aim to reduce interactions and delays, rework, duplication, scrapping of sub-quality products, and oversupply. To do this, lean thinking has 5 principles. 1. Determine value from the customer's point of view. 2. Examine the value chain for each product and each service. 3. Allow the process to flow by linking steps without waste or delay. 4th, give your customers or operators the ability to pull out the components or the products and services that they need at any stage in the process. And 5, design everything for total quality. There are lean enterprise institutes all over the world to promote these ideas. In 1997, Womack created the Lean Enterprise Institute in the United States. And then, in 2003, Jones established the Lean Enterprise Academy in the United Kingdom. Lean is now everywhere, and it seems to me to be almost constantly in fashion. And, to a degree, so it should be. The principle of reducing waste and optimizing value is, after all, the mission of every organization. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great management courses videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of them. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And in the meantime, keep learning.